Welcome everyone. Hope you all are doing fine. Now, let us start. The first novel we have. Shen Miao is a D-daughter from a military lineage who falls in love with Prince Ding and becomes his wife, eventually becoming Empress. After 6 years of assisting her husband in battles and territory expansion, she is betrayed and loses everything, including her family. Upon rebirth at age 14, she vows to protect her family, avenge her enemies, and seize the imperial seat of the country. With the support of the obstinate marquis from the Xie family, she sets out on her mission. On to the next novel, we have. The anime, Douluo Dalu, is about Tang San who committed a crime by stealing secret teachings of the Tang Sect. He goes to the Hell's Peak and throws himself from it. He is then reincarnated in another world, Douluo, where mystical souls of battle are the only thing that exists. The story follows how he will survive in this new world and create a new legend. The anime has a rating of 84. On to the next novel, we have. The title of the story is Black Tech Internet Cafe System, and the rating is 86. The story is about an MC who wakes up in a new world and discovers a system that allows him to run a virtual reality internet cafe. He introduces the cafe to cultivators who are amazed by the modern technologies like playing video games and drinking Sprite. The story follows the MC as he faces challenges from cultivation sects and major forces with his collection of modern treasures. On to the next novel, we have. I Alone Level Up is a story about Sung Jin Woo, an E-rank hunter who hunts monsters within the gate that connects the real world with the monster world. Despite being weak and having no skills, Jin Woo discovers a hidden catacomb with the hardest difficulty within the D-rank catacombs. On to the next novel, we have. A kid without innate ability chooses to follow the more difficult path of practicing external techniques to gain his father's respect in a distant galaxy. Years later, a mysterious meteoric crystal stone fuses with the young man's body and he undergoes drastic transformations. Eventually, his father discovers that his son possesses astonishing abilities. On to the next novel, we have. The Great Ruler is a story set in the Great Thousand World, a place where many clans compete to become rulers. Various powerful individuals control different territories, and the main character, a boy from the northern spiritual realm, sets out to become a great ruler. Many others also strive for this position, leading to intense competition. On to the next novel, we have. The anime is titled Tensei Shitara Slime Datta Ken, and the rating is 86. The story is about a man who is stabbed and dying, but is given a unique skill after expressing regret over being a virgin. On to the next novel, we have. Ning Shi returns after 5 years to seek revenge on her sister and ex-boyfriend. She wants to become a famous actress but has to avoid her sister's schemes. She meets an autistic child and stays with him, and his father Lu Tingxiao falls for her. On to the next novel, we have. The title is Abandoned by My Childhood Friend, I Became a War Hero. The rating is 84 and the description explains that after being hurt by his friend's abandonment, the protagonist joined the military and later became a hero. On to the next novel, we have. The title of the story is This Necromancer Just Wants to Plant Trees. The rating is 82 and the story is about a character named Matthew who finds himself in a game world as a necromancer with a mission to plant 1,000 trees. The rewards for completing the mission include summoning a bone dragon and gaining experience points. Matthew values balance and becomes a unique necromancer. On to the next novel, we have. The novel titled Rock Falls, Everyone Dies, is about a stone gaining sentience and embarking on a quest to touch grass. The story features cultivation, jade beauties, and escalating numbers. The protagonist is described as the most balanced of all time and the cover was made by Synonym Blue. The reviewer gave a rating of 90. On to the next novel, we have. The story is about a former slave who becomes a butler, but is still treated poorly despite his hard work. The title is The Youngest Son of Sunyang, and the reviewer gave it a rating of 86. The excerpt includes a quote about slaves and their treatment by their employers. On to the next novel, we have. The article is about a woman named Yao Binliang who was an actress in her previous life and enters the entertainment industry in a story. The system tells her that she can get a bonus of 100 billion if she becomes an 18th line star that no one cares about. Yao is surprised but intrigued by the offer. The article is titled, "You Don't Understand the Pain of Being Popular," and rated 84. On to the next novel, we have Sect Master's Immortal Journey is a fantasy story about a time traveler who helps a small martial sect rise to power in a world where ordinary people cultivate and compete for supremacy without any assistance from a system. The rating for the story is 82. On to the next novel, we have the lane titled Otome Game no Heroine de Psycho Survival is about a girl named Alicia who discovers she is the heroine in a game and rejects the predetermined script. She becomes an adventurer named Arya and becomes known as the Ash-Crowned Princess of Slaughter. She gets pulled into the world of nobles and is forced to fight powerful enemies in order to survive and break free from the game's storyline. It is a fantasy novel with a strong female lead. The rating is 86. On to the next novel, we have the article is about a character in a game or novel gaining sentience and wondering about their own existence. They acknowledge that they have to watch the protagonist of the story pursue the female characters and accept it as their destiny without feeling jealous. The writer rates the article 84. On to the next novel, we have the story is about a person who gets stuck in a game and becomes the weakest player. They are forced to take control in order to stop a bad ending from occurring. The rating for this story is 86. On to the next novel, we have title, Escaping the Mystery Hotel. My rating, 84. Description: the protagonist finds themselves in a mysterious hotel and is unsure of what is happening. On to the next novel, we have the story is about a man named Yi Peitian who has the ability to save the nearly dead with his blood. He is pursued by people who want to use him for their own purposes. When he is injured, a woman comes and covers him with a coat. In another parallel world, the same woman approaches a demon who scares everyone, but he smiles softly at her. Though he warns her to go away, she stays and promises to hold his hand even if everyone else spurns him. The rating for this story is 84. On to the next novel, we have the novel titled Regressor, Possessor, Reincarnator is about a character named Alan who discovers that his brother's body was stolen by a possessor named Julius Reinhardt. The story is told from the perspective of a reader named Kim Woojin and has received a rating of 84. That's the end of this video. I will see you soon in the next video. Happy reading.